Sorry.
Get it, girl.
So, double cancer.
Double?
You.
Double cancer. Me. Oh, I thought you were. Oh, man.
I mean, I thought so. I don't know what the fuck we even
God only
said.
knows.
Sesquiquadrate. I know that didn't get recorded.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know. But we both should maybe try to look every once in a while to make sure.
Oh, that is a good point.
You know what? It's going to be fine.
We could review and see where we
could
ended up.
record for an hour and have like 5 minutes of material.
Yeah, that sounds pretty standard
But-
with my existence.
But the crab in the sky.
Nothing. I admittedly forgot it was a crab until you told me. So.
I remember you had a birthday once and you were like, me and my friend eat crab. And I was like, oh, is that because you're a Cancer? And you're like, oh, no. not at all.
No, I didn't.
But you do that.
Yes, this has become a thing in the last however many number of years.
And you want to do it next year, don't you?
Oh, it is. It's an unstoppable concept.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, the crab genie's out of the crab
Because
bottle.
that was my first thought. I was just like, oh, because you're a crab.
That was a
Cancer. And you're like,
baffling revelation to me. By the way, I was like, I don't really know anything.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. I've enjoyed it. I like the connection.
So, okay, so in Greek mythology, I've heard actually 3 stories, but we'll just keep them short.
Sure.
Hera and Hercules had this beef. The spell on him, and she made him commit this crime. Actually got his ass kicked by the squid, but he did defeat him. He ate the nymphs and then came back and was like, I didn't even see him anywhere. I was supposed to be a 2-headed serpent.
Right.
And then she threw a crab at him, protecting the sea.
Okay.
And he's like, you know what? We'll spare you. The daughters of Poseidon, which were known as the nymphs. Hercules kicked him into the sky. So he was brave.
Very cool.
The squid was protected. Poseidon came back from the underworld doing whatever the fuck he was doing down there. He fought the crab fought a squid and he defeated the squid. He had to do these 12 tasks. Okay.
Normal sized crab or like?
A big crab.
Big crab, okay.
His name's Krios.
Oh, okay.
Just a serpent.
Okay.
And then he cut the head off, and it became his crab had been like beaten down to nothing. Well, the crab was immortal.
Okay.
And he didn't mean to, but he smashed the crab. Anyway, the squid was a liar, a dirty liar, and
Oh, so it was less of a
you don't
death
have
and
to
more
be
of
in
a
pain
a
anymore.
reward.
Yeah, we'll kill you.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
you are. It's a little more heroic than just getting smashed as soon as you get on the scene, right? I mean, what would you tell people?
Well, I have a confession though. I did not. When you said earlier about like, oh, you're Cancer, it's a hard exterior, soft interior. I did not put
weren't
the
thinking of
crab
crab.
shell and the. I still had no. I was like, no. All right.
You are a stuffer. You have the stuff.
Yeah, no. My friends would probably call me a hoarder.
So who's gonna? Okay, you're going on a road trip. Who's got the gun? Who's got the whatever the weird pocket knife we need? It might be you.
It might be. It's decent odds. It's decent
Okay.
odds. I'm not great at planning, but I'm okay at prepping.
Okay.
Is how I would put it.
Camping.
Camping.
How do you do?
Oh, kill it.
Yeah.
Kill
See.
it. But I kill it because it's efficient camping. It's not bring more shit. It's like this thing does 97 things and it's one thing.
Okay.
That's what I like.
That's reasonable.
And it's like put the bare minimum of food in this milk crate that is easily transferable and put back here and like easily accessible.
Why? So you can have more shit. Or more room for people.
I mean, yeah, it's a maximized efficiency
Okay.
for like if I win the efficiency to grab it and pack people and shit in.
That's just because you're nerdy.
I mean, that's part of it. I want. It's like the algorithm
No,
of
it makes
being
me happy.
the
I
better
love it.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made me. I
So
like.
we can
it.
always do better.
That makes
Let's
sense.
do better.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will tell you some Cancerian traits. I want to know if you think you possess these traits.
Okay. I will be so honest.
And I'm just going to throw out some facts. I mean, they're just. Well, you can't debate the facts.
I would never.
They're not necessarily facts because actually a lot of these would be more true for a Cancer rising because it's about your physical attributes.
Okay.
Like, for example, Cancer's ruled by the moon. So a lot of times Cancer, particularly, more often Cancer risings have round faces. They're often the most pale in their family.
Oh, well.
I probably have a more round face than you, but I'm rising.
Sure.
So.
Are we comparing? Is
Well,
this the part
I
of the
definitely
video
have a
where you
rounder
draw
face
a
than you.
circle of a perfect
I
sphere?
mean, I wasn't going to get that technical.
Okay. I mean,
Are you the palest person in your family?
I'm probably close. problem.
Sure. You guys are known as the moodiest.
Oh, shit. Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, completely. Well, I mean, you're ruled by the moon, which controls the tides. We're made of how much water?
It's like 80.
I mean, everybody, Cancer not made of the same.
Yeah, I feel dehydrated at all times, but that's irrelevant.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole Carl Pilkington thing where he's talking about jellyfish being 99% water. Why don't you just give it 1% and make it water?
And just get a liquid.
Yeah, we don't need those jellyfish. That's his point.
I mean, I get the math. I get it. I don't really know.
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So, Cancerians are moody.
I'm kind of moody, I would say.
But that doesn't, like I said, doesn't mean that you're always in a bad mood.
No, well, I am a, well, how would I put this? I am an optimist in denial. I think that's what I would say. Because I try to err on the side of optimism, but it's a battle. It's a battle. No doubt.
Okay. So you're almost like trying to talk yourself into
right. So the moods are there. They're definitely there. But
let's get out of that bad mood.
Yeah, but it's like, God, do I have to play this mood game?
I can explain this to you a little bit. This might help.
Okay. Excellent.
So we have Aries, we have Taurus, we have Gemini. Those three signs have a function. Then we get back to Cancer, which is a cardinal sign, as is Aries.
Okay.
So by the time you get to Cancer, you've made a lot of discoveries in these first three. And then Cancer is the one that sits with all the things that those three signs have learned. Okay?
Okay.
And I'll explain those things if you'd like for me to.
Sure.
But that's why you feel the emotions. Your purpose as a Cancer is to not let those discoveries of self affect your emotion. And I think that a lot of Cancers, and I almost did this interview with my friend Angel, who is all emotion. Like, he would have been, like, if I wanted a Cancer who was going to be on here, like, the first time we hung out, within an hour, he told me his whole life story, and we were both crying. Like,
okay, yeah, so that's out there.
So a lot of people think that's what Cancer's like, but if you've mastered your emotion, you tend to be more optimistic, like you described. And then no one really sees your emotion. Because it's always like, I'm turning it up. I'm going to push those feelings
It's
way
like
down.
the realization happened of like, oh, that shit's going to come. But I strive for the straight line.
Right.
Even though like below the surface you might be getting the whole thing, I still, because it's like, it's just fucking exhausting.
Well, because when you don't, what happens?
It's just too much. Well, like, because then people got to deal with it. I got to deal with it. I don't want to deal with none of that. And, it's like a whole thing.
So, yeah. No emotion.
I try to even it out.
I mean, that makes sense. I would rather live my life that way than in the weepy.
Sure, but you do. I think you do lose something. I have lost because.
Well, you're gonna still feel the emotion, right? Because that's one. You guys feel emotion more than any of. Well, that's probably not true.
Okay,
Scorpio be feeling emotions deep.
Ooh, all right.
They go down into the depths of crazy.
Indeed. And I feel like that can be an advantage in the right situation.
Right.
And that's what I lose by shooting for a straight line. Because you got to think about it. If you're going for a straight line, it's like then everything sort of, your reaction and your action.
Yeah. Or
can
overreaction.
So, but you're leveling it out.
Right.
But I feel like if you're riding a roller coaster, then your response and your actions as a result can be useful.
Right. So you kind of, and being that you're a cardinal signs are always like leaders. You can pick up the mood of a group.
Oh, definitely.
That's what you guys do.
Definitely.
That. Mm-hmm.
That's like, that I would say if somebody, I've been asked this, people are like, would you be CEO of a thing?
And it's like, of course.
And I would go, absolutely, because like when everybody's losing their shit, I can point and go like, just everybody, do this, stop doing that. Mm-hmm. And it is because it is, but in more of an intimate situation, I got a whole lot of nothing.
Well, I bet you could though if you wanted to fix that shit.
Yeah,
set the tone.
It needs practice. I'd probably have to practice that. I don't have a lot of practice for that. But it's a skill. It is a skill to be able, and like you do kind of have to work it because you have to fail at it and shit go bad and then you go. Ooh.
Like you told me a story once about your landlord and how.
Right.
Where you maybe didn't keep your cool so much.
Right. I've had a number. I remember this landlord. Well, there's been a number of them.
This is an example of a Cancer who was pushed to the edge.
Yes.
Okay.
We had a landlord. I was in college in Columbia, and there was a particular. I will not say the name of the company because he's probably still doing business down at Columbia. And he was mad at us because of this and this and this, and we hadn't mowed the lawn. And I was like, "We're like fucking 19. What do you want us to do? I don't own a lawnmower. You want me to mow the goddamn lawn? Like, what am I gonna do here, man? Like, mow the fucking lawn. I'm paying you an insane amount of money and an absurd concept. This whole thing, ridiculous. And yes, there have been times
you blow your top.
Yeah, and I think it's a result of that, like the baseline, and it's pushing. There's some pushing, and then but the times when you let it go, you're like, fuck it. I've been pushing for a long time.
Will you say that guy's first name, just because I want to know what name you were yelling at? Did he have? I mean, were you yelling?
It was like Duncan.
Oh.
No. What? Can I say the last name?
I mean, I don't care.
I can't remember. It was D something. It was Roth. Roth Properties in Columbia.
I know that name.
Roth. Because I rented from his mother, Gladys, who was an angel. I had to she was 90 some years old.
Roth, though.
Yes,
that sounds really
Gladys
familiar.
Roth. I had to beg her to let me and my idiot friends move into this gorgeous house. And there was 9 of us stuffed into a house.
Yeah, and kids.
It took months to ask her because she did not think that men deserved to live in this house. Which she was right, though.
Valid,
she was right because there was a sorority house previously.
I mean, you guys can't even mow the lawn.
No, we were terrible. I mean, the girls, the sorority ladies there before us were not great. But they were better at the presentation. We didn't even have the presentation. Right. At least they were good at pretending. Right. We were not. Right. So she was
Cancer. Tick, tick,
yeah.
Tick,
oh yeah.
Tick.
When it went, because I had eaten, I was just shoveling his shit. Because I was sort of the patriarch of the.
You were the leader, the cardinal leader.
I paid the rent. I paid the bills. When people had disputes, there were 9 of us in there. People had disputes. I would try to solve it. Blah 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 blah. So I'm eating all of this. This fucking guy comes on and is like, "Your lawn's not mowed," and I lost it on him in the driveway. I mean, this is gonna make me sound like a lunatic.
No.
But that was the straw.
Right.
Because we had toilets that didn't work. You got 9 people trying to piss in this house, and you got no toilets that work, and this guy won't answer the phone. Come on, man. And then you're gonna bitch at me about the lawn?
Yeah.
I ain't got time for this.
Well, good for you. I'm glad that you stood up for your household.
I mean, it was fine.
Cancerian.
Yeah, I withheld rent, and it was successful.
That one. I mean, there were a couple things the stories you've told me, and I was like, that's kind of Cancerian. That one I hadn't thought of until just now. Very Cancerian.
Yeah.
It's the nice guy who's friendly.
I let him get away, and I kept going, yeah, you're right.
And then,
you're right.
When you're crossed, it's like
Dudley Roth. Sorry, that was it. I think that was it. Afterwards, because it was me, this douchebag 20-year-old screaming at this 50-year-old man who just took over his mother's, but was all about cutting costs. His concept was I inherited all these properties, and I was like, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece. You come over.
Hey. This is fun.
Yes, Jamie.
So, there is a fucking ridiculous amount of Cancerians that are drummers. For real. Woo.
Is this a list?
It's a list.
Okay. Can you give me a... Yeah.
Okay. So, you're a drummer. Let's acknowledge this. Marky Ramone.
Okay. I like that.
Ringo Starr.
Oh, wow.
Leonard Skinner's drummer.
Really?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Talented. Hey, look, we can't discount that.
No. I just don't like.
I feel like we
Skinner.
sort of threw that out there.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Kiss. Peter Criss from Kiss.
Sure.
Cancerian.
Also, I mean, there's some talent. There's talent.
Yeah. Mick Fleetwood.
Oh, sure. Okay.
The drummer for Coltrane.
Oh, damn.
The drummer for Police.
Okay.
Mitch Mitchell, who was Jimi Hendrix Experience's drummer.
Whoa.
Joey Kramer of Aerosmith.
Okay.
Kings of Leon drummer Nathan. I don't know him. That's all I wrote.
Okay.
That's all I wrote.
This is
a lot of drummers.
Impressive list.
It is pretty impressive.
Do we have a theory as to why?
No.
Oh. I knew this. I knew your opinion.
Right?
Oh. Probably.
I don't even know what happened. We're just going to continue, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can make it work. I have to. Like,
yeah, you're an editing wizard.
but we got some good shit.
I would think
we
so.
didn't get good shit. Okay.
You did or did not. We don't know when it stopped. It could have stopped a millisecond before you looked.
I know.
We need to
maybe.
do better about looking.
I know. We talk too much.
No, that could be it.
I'm a Gemini, so
Is that what this Gemini implies?
We rule the throat.
Oh, is this a real thing?
Yeah, yeah. We rule the throat and hands. It's true.
Okay.
And you are stomach and breasts. Good job.
I don't understand any of that.
Well, but she tried to steal fucking Kurt Cobain's. Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
he
that's not
deserved
great.
his ass. Yeah.
They were.
But
married.
that was Mama Bear.
Okay, yeah.
Her-
So she went hard.
Oh,
It's
Francis
motherly.
Bean to this guy.
To that guy,
Yeah, they
because
were
he
married.
was the singer of another band,
Yes,
and I
yeah.
remember him.
And
being,
he took the don't
touch.
touch.
You shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't.
He
That's
shouldn't
not
have.
good.
And
That's
Courtney
not
Love fucking Center Dunes on it,
Yeah,
and I
it
get
happens.
it. Word. What's your least favorite word? What is? Do you know what I'm doing? You don't know.
I don't know. Am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
Why am I?
Because you're one of my smarter people I'm interviewing. And
What am I missing?
Okay, maybe I can do an impression. I'm just doing one person's impression of this person.
I can work with that.
And okay, well, but it's still not good enough. I'm trying to think of the questions without having to look.
Is this a Zach Galifianakis thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No, but
That'd be great.
kind of up the right tree,
Okay.
sort of, almost. What profession other than your own would you like to try?
Is this James Lipton?
I'm asking the
Does he really asked favorite word?
Yeah. What's your favorite word? What's your least favorite word? What profession would you like to try aside from your own? What would you not like to try? What's your favorite curse word? What's your favorite sound or noise?
Holy fuck.
What? That's Gemini.
Huh. I don't know that I've...
What? I'm sorry. Every time I talk like him, I have to brace myself and like lean back. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think that makes like it embraces
It's a big dramatic
the
like,
rigidity
pause.
of
Yeah.
the concept. Excellent.
Don't get me started on my Harry Carey impression.
Oh, that's a ball of wax.
Hey. No. Okay.
Hey, Norm. Oh,
What-
this got heavy.
Yeah. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you enter the pearly gates?
You're not great, but you tried. I can work with that. Like
Something a lot nicer.
Nah, look,
I want to hear
man,
like, there she is.
Nah,
There she is.
You know, it's like it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like, look, man,
You're okay.
Like-
you want just a basic sort of an approval kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay.
No, just like sheer acceptance of like the effort you put in was admirable.
Okay.
I can work with that.
All right.
That's sufficient. Not like you're great.
I want to hear. I don't want to hear you're great. I just, there she is. Like,
Hey, I've been waiting.
I
for
recognize
you.
you. Yeah.
This girl.
She's back.
You're...
She's back now.
Okay, I could go with like surprise. I'm real. And I'd go. Fuck, this fucking
I've been
guy.
arguing this for a long time.
This guy got me good. You got me good. It's just, and I had to go buy it and like. Get
It's
it
not
from A to
recording.
B.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
Good.
gonna have like a thing of me doing that like 9
Is it?
Fuck.
But like just any level of like, you know, because I think that's a big part of it. It's I'm not into a god. by
Oh,
any
I don't
means,
think that.
But I still try to not be a dildo. So like I would like to think that
If you are wrong, here's what you're saying.
Right.
If you find out in the end you're wrong,
I'm wrong as fuck. It's
you'll
possible.
admit. I admit.
I'll
it.
go, shit, man. But I still was not a dildo. Like I tried not to be a total dildo.
You weren't a dildo.
Like, because-
no one called you one.
This is amazing.
I'm gonna just sit here, and it'll probably record the entire time.
Are you really?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I think you should look. You should watch it and see when it stops.